group has all the ingredients for a special season.
And the starting group for the Spurs. Barnes operates at the 4 with Wembanyama at the 5. Filling the perimeter spots are Castle and Vassell. And it's Fox in at the 1. And for New York, we've got Jalen Brunson. OG Anunoby is out there with Hart. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Bridges in at the 2-guard spot. Well, we know this should be a heated battle down low. Both teams, Clark, pride themselves on rebounding.
And we know rebounding is one of the key factors along with turnovers, field goal percentage, and free throws in terms of determining the outcome of a game. So we'll keep an eye on the rebounding battle in this one because that is the strength of both of these teams.
Fox against Brunson. And it's Jalen Brunson with the rebound. New York with the ball. Hart kicks to Brunson. Outside, Towns. No good from outside. And so Wembanyama will bring it up for San Antonio. And the shot goes down.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
Bridges outside. Back to Brunson. And he comes up with the deuce.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now, here's Fox. His last outing with 20 points. In the corner, Castle with it. Outside, Towns. Lets it go with the 3. Rebounded by the Spurs. This, their first look at this year's New York squad. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Well, Mike Brown had a few moments to share with me. We talked about Victor Wembanyama and what he wants to see from his team defensively, and he said, I want to see us knock him off balance a little bit. Be tough, physical. That's how you get into his head, and that's how you frustrate him. Expect to see a lot of defensive aggression against Wembanyama tonight. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that. And here are the Knicks now. After the basket by San Antonio. Pass to Towns. Over Wembanyama. And Towns the bucket on the assist by Hart.
Towns is so dangerous in the paint. He's got the ability to just muscle through most any defense.
Back to Fox. Oh, good with the triple. New York's gone 0-2 from deep here. Out to Bridges. Buries it from three-point range.
Bridges knew there was daylight, using his sleight of hand to get the bucket.
And this has got to be, Clark, one of the best offenses in Knicks franchise history.
Yeah, you look at the two-man game between Brunson and Town, Kevin, and it's virtually unstoppable. And they've got the defenders to hold up at the other end as well. This is a rock-solid crew.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fox finds Vassell. Fox, no good. And so it's Hart who brings up the ball for New York. It's a 3-point game. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
And you gotta love a team that can maintain its composure on the road. Take good shots and knock them down with confidence.
Well, efficiency is critical, and I love how they ran their offense and got quality shots out of their sets.
Here's Brunson. Back to the basket by De'Aaron Fox. Now Brunson. 35 points for him last game against Toronto. Here's Hart. A three-pointer, no good. For San Antonio, they've gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Good work there as it goes.
Boy, the size and quick release Barnes has helps him inside. I mean, he feels very comfortable shooting from here.
Now, here's Hart. Coming in off a 21-point game his last outing. With the fadeaway. And that one, good.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
9-8. Wembanyama looking it over. Vassell outside. That's good, and it's Wembanyama with the assist.
And there is no hesitation on Vassell's catch-and-shoot jumpers. Any sort of room, and he's letting it fly.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. While we have a break, we can see which teams have made the most of their second chance opportunities over the last 10 games. Number 1, the Knicks.
Really something to see. Their effort on the offensive glass has just led to so many second chance opportunities.
Pass to Anunoby. New York moving the ball around. Brunson against Fox. The jump hook. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama has got 4 rebounds in this game. Castle, no one around him. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
Now, that jump shot has been the biggest question mark to Castle, so it's good to see him shooting with confidence.
And the rejection by Wembanyama. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
An emphatic rejection that was. Boy, you got to appreciate that kind of forceful, in-your-face defense.
Jordan Clarkson, he's checked in for OG Anunoby.
Jordan Clarkson.
Pass to Hart. At the top of the key, Bridges. 6 to shoot. Towns a screen on Barnes. Hart, no good. Here are the Spurs with the ball. They've outscored them 10 points to 2 during this run.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Clarkson passes to Bridges. And here's Brunson. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Well, a chance to check out Mikal Bridges here. The last 10 games, he has been on a heck of a run, averaging about 16 points, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists. And you talk about guys who just have a nose for putting up points. He is one of them.
Yeah, he sure is, and he rarely has back-to-back bad games. If he has an off night, he usually follows that up with a big night.
Vassell, no good.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
So, Clark, let me ask you, what makes Karl Anthony Towns stand out as a perimeter big man?
Well, I think first and foremost, his shooting ability for a big guy is unique. I mean, he can shoot it with the best of three-point shooters and from deep. Not many big guys can do that. He can put it on the floor. He's an excellent free throw shooter. He can shoot shots off the dribble as a big guy. And he can go old school and play bully ball. So, I mean, you factor in that combination of toolkit, that's pretty impressive for a guy that's almost 7 feet tall.
And it's good for 2.
Look, we know all players put a lot of work in the weight room, but Brunson certainly at the top of the list and uses that strength to shield off defenders really well.
Here's Castle. He picked up 30 points in their last win against the Lakers. Here's Wembanyama. It's rebounded by Towns.
Not a lot you can say except fantastic job by the defense.
High arcing shot. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Spurs leading by 3. Pass to Castle. Barnes looking around. Inside, Wembanyama. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one is on Towns.
A generational talent. For Wembanyama, the sky is the limit and the reality.
San Antonio shooting their first free throws of the game. Free throw good, Wembanyama. Well, we're starting to creep, Clark, towards the midway point of the season. Isn't it amazing how fast this season can go by? You and I look at each other and say, wow, can't believe we're already here.
Well, you know, Kevin, I think it's a function of us getting older, if you will. They say time seems to move faster the older you get, but clearly it's the same for the players as far as how fast the season goes. Opening night happens, and then before you know it, the All-Star game is coming up, and then you get to the backside of that, and it's usually all downhill to the playoffs and beyond.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy.
Here comes your Knicks City.
A different look now for San Antonio. Jeremy Sohan's checked in for Harrison Barnes. Johnson comes in for Devin Vassell. And it's Harper in for Castle. Johnson against Hart. Here's Brunson. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Brunson's got 6.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Robinson against Wembanyama. Shot clock at 5. And here's Harper from the arc. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist. And the Spurs lead by 6.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Brunson kicks to Robinson. Pass to Clarkson. It's Hart on the wing. Towns for 3. Good on the three-point shot. He's got 7.
You know, looking at Towns, you really don't expect that kind of range. You better think again, though.
Johnson, the pass to Wembanyama. Outside, Fox. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
He's having trouble getting anything to go right now.
Clarkson kicks to Brunson. Some nice passing by New York here. Shoots over Harper. Brunson, no good.
Well, with his solid midi game, you expect him to knock that one down.
Here's Harper. Chalk up 2 there.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Towns looking around. And they're pushing it up. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Wembanyama is a specimen going at the rim there with a purpose.
Now here's Brunson. 6 points for him. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And with a percentage of 82, he's been one of their more dependable shooters from the line.
Yeah, guys, I mean, he's been a very steady hand for them when it comes to his free throw shooting.
First one falls for him.
Josh Hart is one of those guys who just seems to be all over the place all at the same time. I mean, he'll defend anybody, and when it comes to guards, there's nobody that rebounds it better than him.
Bridges, he's checked in for the Knicks. Miles McBride comes in for Jalen Brunson. And San Antonio with the change here, too. Champagne's checked in. And Hart drops them both.
You know, guys, Josh Hart is somebody that's going to give you everything he's got. His combination of outside shooting and defense is really quite valuable to any team.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, Josh Hart is great at moving off ball, and he said, in today's league, cutting and making a layup is considered boring. Everyone wants ISO. Some of the fundamentals and beauty of the game are lost. For me, it's a feel. If you see the back of your defender's head, try to make a cut. Guys, back over to you.
Thank you, Allie. Here's McBride following the bucket by the Spurs. A shot by Clarkson, no good. There's 1:38 left to play in the first. Harper the pass to Wembanyama. Towns with the steal. Over in the corner, McBride. New York, no good that time either.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And stolen by Hart. Towns down low, defended by Wembanyama. Towns kicks to Bridges. Hart outside. Here's Clarkson. Cans the shot from the wing. There's 48 seconds left here in the first quarter. Well, it was the San Antonio Spurs winning their last game against the Los Angeles Lakers. A three from Wembanyama. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
Boy, they need to ride him as far as he can take him because he is pedal to the metal right now.
Now, here's Bridges. He picked up 15 points in their last win against Toronto. Clarkson right side. Rebounded by the Spurs. Their last game a win against the Lakers, looking to carry it into this one.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
Well, you know, it takes character, poise, toughness to win on the road, and that's exactly what they showed last game.
And we reached the end of the first quarter. Spurs lead by 8. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Well, how about the transition game, too? I mean, that's been another key for them, moving the ball quickly up the floor. Let's see if they can keep that up.
On the court for San Antonio. In the post, it'll be Sohan with Wembanyama. Then there's Harper. Then there's Keldon Johnson. And it's Champagnie in at the 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And GA, you know, some people argue that defense has declined in recent years. Would you agree?
I think mostly it's just harder to defend in today's game. You have to cover so much more ground, and with the lack of physicality, it just makes it more challenging.
And McBride drops them both. So, Clark, when you talk about Deuce McBride, how would you best describe his game?
An energizing presence. I mean, he brings great energy at both ends of the floor. He can knock down threes, plays with a real pace and fearlessness that injects energy into his team when he's on the floor. He's a great guy to have out there because he can really produce points in short stints of playing time.
Here's Harper, and they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Knicks trail by 6. Here's McBride. Clarkson with the ball. Now guarded by Wembanyama. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Outside Harper. Shoots the 3. Drills the three-pointer. Harper's got the lead up to 9 now for the Spurs.
A lackluster effort on defense gave him the look he wanted.
Robinson a screen on Johnson. Left side Clarkson. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Clarkson's got 5 points so far.
You know, Clarkson really working on his range, and defenses better wise up to it.
Johnson the pass to Champagnie. Harper with the ball. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Lakers. That's good from Wembanyama on the assist by Harper. He's got 17.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
And that one good from Clarkson.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Wembanyama against Robinson. Wembanyama, no good. Knicks trail by 6. Abu Saleh kicks to Bridges. Lets the 3 fly. And again, New York with the triple.
From the moment he entered the league, Mikal Bridges has been knocking down threes.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Hits the three-point bomb. Johnson's got himself on the board with 3 there.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys.
Get up and get ready.
Anunoby, he's checked in for the Knicks. With a break in the action, let's go to the 2K leaderboard. These squads have been lights out this month. Number 5, the Spurs.
I just love their offensive flow lately. I mean, this is a dominant team offensively because of that rhythm and pace.
And so it's New York with it. They trail by 6. Bridges outside. Robinson sets a screen for Bridges. The kick out to Anunoby. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist. Anunoby's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Harper the pass to Johnson. Here's Wembanyama. The 3 misses. 4th time against 7 makes for this game. To the inside. And here's Harper from the arc. Bridges with the board. Knicks trail by 3. Pass to Abu Saleh. Bridges left side. Shot clock at 6. McBride. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
There you go. Bridges playing the role of facilitator. Well, I like that.
For San Antonio, they've gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. And the Knicks making a change here. Towns is checked in. And San Antonio also making a switch. Fox is checked in. And here is Johnson. 17 points for him last game against the Lakers.
And his scoring's going to get most of the attention, but his rebounding also stood out. He did a lot of glass cleaning in that game.
Fox against Bridges. Over in the corner, McBride. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Johnson attacking. Wembanyama trying to free himself up. And the basket by Johnson.
Big body is what they call him. But man, does Johnson have a quick first step.
Back to McBride. Pass to Anunoby. Bridges against Fox. Launches a 3. And Mikal Bridges with the 3. Bridges has got a couple of 3-pointers in the second for the Knicks. Fox looking it over. Out to the wing. Wembanyama. Launches it, and Fox gets it to go. Fox has got 5 now.
And at the arc, Fox has only gotten bolder. He takes threes without even thinking about it.
McBride passes to Robinson. There's the 3. McBride's shot is off.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
A nice shot by Sohan.
And I like how agile Sohan is inside. He just looks for those subtle ways to beat them.
Bridges, no one around him. Robinson passes to Anunoby. Wants to get it to Robinson, and does. Now, Wembanyama. He's got 17. Pass to Sohan. The wide open look here for Fox. Knicks with the rebound.
Not the best shooting night for him, but luckily his teammates have picked him up.
Right side Robinson, and stolen by Wembanyama. Now Harper, defended by Bridges, and Bridges with the block.
Bridges' defense is so important to this team. He gives you some rim protection from the wing.
Robinson against Wembanyama. Robinson dishes to Bridges. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. And that's 13 points for Mikal Bridges. San Antonio's gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. Fox passes to Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Going to Wembanyama, any chance you get just makes a whole lot of sense. Victor is really on fire tonight.
Bridges misses. Spurs leading by 4. Zohan, the pass to Harper. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Outside, Fox. Offline with his 3. And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. To the middle. Here's McBride. That one drops, and he's now 2 for 5.
He's found his game in the second quarter, looking very assertive now.
Now, here's Fox. He has 5. From the baseline. Goes back up, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
And what a season he's had at the foul line thus far. 86% from the line.
You know, there's been some improvement in his free throw shooting this year. His percentage has taken a little jump compared to last season.
Throw good, Wembanyama.
Such a treat that we get to watch Wembanyama in action. He's unlike anybody else in the league, or really ever.
Towns against Wembanyama. And it's Towns missing.
You won't see that from him very often, missing the bunny like that.
The offensive skill set for Karl Anthony Towns, great as a 7-footer, is very special, to say the least.
The outstanding shooting, the post play, and he's worked on his defense. He may never be elite at that end, but he ignites an offense.
Anunoby outside, and Brunson has it in the corner. Lock at 6. Here's Towns, and Towns throws it down.
Exactly what they needed from Towns, using his size and strength to box out and keep that play alive.
Here's Castle. He's got 5, and it's San Antonio with another. Knicks trail by 8. Towns a screen on Fox. Here's Brunson. Rebounded by the Spurs. Wembanyama has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Brunson Brunson against Fox. Wembanyama left side. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. New York shooting at 46%, making some buckets. Abu Saleh kicks to Brunson. Brunson carving out space inside.
And Brunson recognizes how to execute inside. The D must be more physical with him.
51.
Castle with the bounce pass. And Wembanyama gets it to go. Wembanyama's got 9 points in the quarter.
Feeling it. No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now. Shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
Clarkson outside. Back to Brunson. Fox with the steal. Here's Wembanyama for 3. That doesn't go either for Wembanyama. Knicks trail by 8. Towns the pass to Brunson. Back to Towns. Pass to Abu Saleh. Clarkson outside. 5 to shoot. Here's the 3. That's off. It's his 4th miss in 7 tries. Spurs leading by 8. And here is Fox. Right wing. And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That is his first foul of the game. So for the Knicks, Josh Hart comes in for Gershon Yabusele. And it's Bridges in for Jordan Clarkson. Spurs also with the sub. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Wembanyama. .41 seconds left in the first half of the game. Fox against Brunson. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. It's good, and that's just his 3rd make in 10 shots. An off game for him.
Man, I like how confident Fox is inside. I mean, awesome. Absolutely awesome. Getting good positioning close to the basket.
To the paint. Here's Towns, and the dunk by Towns.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
Fox against Brunson. Fox with it. Over Brunson. And another basket for San Antonio.
You don't see that too often, the fadeaway shot when he's wide open.
And so it's the San Antonio Spurs going into the break with a 10-point lead. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. And Allie LaForce has got something now for us from the floor. Allie, take it away.
Well, Carl, they're scoring pretty easily. What has to change in the second half?
Our whole defensive system right now, because it's just not working. It's not the coaches, it's just the players. We're letting them get too much fast break. They're doing a great job, and they're hitting some shots, so we got to be able to make them miss.
Best of luck locking it in, guys.
All right, Allie, thank you for that interview. And we'll be back with more basketball in just a moment.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. First up on the show tonight, a quick look ahead of some upcoming games on the docket.
This is where you pile up wins and move up in the standings. But these can be trap games as well.
And that goes to your leadership, man. Good leaders keep you from playing down to your opponent.
And let's move on now to that first half. Obviously, a lot of work to do for the Knicks.
If they think they'll win with this kind of defense, they're tripping. When you give up that many good shots, it fuels your opponent's fire.
They're like gasoline on a flame, I'd say. And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. We're seeing a tremendous game from Victor Wembanyama.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Yeah, he's got that locked-in look in his eyes tonight, and he's not going to start taking it easy. I think he's going to be going hard until that final whistle blows.
They've got OG Anunoby. Josh Hart out there with Towns. Then it's Bridges. And it's Brunson in at the 1. That's the group for Mike Brown as we get going here in the second half. And it's in there.
When he gets near the basket, Brunson can do some major damage.
And it's Fox with the ball for the Spurs. Wembanyama sets a screen for Fox. Pass to Wembanyama. Vassell outside. Tips it up. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. Knicks trail by 8. Now here's Brunson. Good. Brunson, no fear down low.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now that they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And that quick shot by Fox is something you know he has worked on religiously. Nice finish.
Anunoby outside. Towns, high post. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Here's Castle. And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here. So a moment now to see the story for Devin Vassell.
And his three-point shooting has gotten a lot better over his last 10 games. He looks so much more comfortable from beyond. There's no doubt he's got the green light to let it fly whenever the shot's there for him.
Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Barnes kicks to Vassell. Wembanyama, a screen on Anunoby.
This is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
Brunson outside. Shoots over Fox. And it's Brunson missing. Spurs leading by 9. Vassell outside. A pass to Fox. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Wembanyama. Defended by Hart. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
And this kid is tough. Wembanyama just powering it in despite the contact.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
He throw good, Wembanyama. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Fox against Brunson. Hart outside. Latre sinks the three-pointer. Hart's got 7 points.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
Vassell outside. Nobody near Barnes. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup.
Let me hear, Knicks fans.
the numbers for Jalen Brunson. And he's in the top 20 in assists per game. His talent for creating easy buckets for his teammates, such an asset.
And you noted it, his points per game average is unreal right now. He's literally propping up the team's offense, scoring whenever they need him to. Here's Bridges, 13 points in the game. Hart outside. Brunson against Fox. Brunson the pass to Bridges. Just 5 on the clock. A 3. And again, New York with the triple.
Everything working for him out of the half as they've hit 4 of their first 5 shots.
Clark, one of the better two-way wings in the NBA, Mikal Bridges.
Yeah, he's a versatile defender. Has really improved offensively recently, in my estimation. Was second in Defensive Player of the Year voting one time. And over time, like I said, I think he's really added to and rounded out his offensive game.
Knicks trail by 12. Hart outside. Here's Anunoby. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And so Wembanyama will bring it up for San Antonio. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Barnes. Pass to Castle. And it's Vassell in the corner. Shoots over Anunoby. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Towns has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thank you, guys. Commissioner Adam Silver talked about tweaking the game. He said analytics takes sports in a certain direction because it's a coach and GM's job to win, and they'll do everything they can to do so under the existing rules. It's on us to adjust because we're also looking at the aesthetic appeal of the game. Back to you guys.
Thanks so much, Allie, for the report. Brunson, right side. Brunson for 3, likes the look and drains it.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Exactly what the doctor ordered. Those 3-point bombs will erase the deficit quickly if they can keep it up.
Bridges against Castle. It's Vassell on the wing. The 3 from Barnes. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Knicks trail by 9. Bridges outside. Hart outside. New York moving the ball around. Fox against Brunson. Towns a screen on Fox. New York needs to get off a shot. Anunoby, no good. Spurs leading by 9. And here is Fox. 15 points in the game. To the left wing. Wembanyama against Towns. Back to Fox. Misses the 3. The Knicks have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Fox against Brunson. Bridges outside. There's the triple. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got his 16th rebound on the night. A fader. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. Towns has got 11 rebounds in the game. Anunoby passes to Brunson. Here's Hart. Anunoby outside. Bridges for 3. New York, no good that time either.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Back to Castle. Pass to Wembanyama. Fader on the way. It's rebounded by New York. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. Anunoby against Vassell. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
Wow, that was impressive. Anunoby basically forced it through that time. Playing through contact, impressive.
Jordan Clarkson, he's checked in for the Knicks.
Team foul. Anunoby at the line. One shot.
That's good from Anunoby.
You know, OG Anunoby is one of the most physical and intimidating defenders in the league, but he is also, I think, underrated as a three-level scoring threat.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. Mikal Bridges checked in for OG Anunoby. We've got a chance here, so let's now look at the real stats, real scores from the real NBA, the league's stingiest teams. The Knicks, fourth.
This is a team that takes pride on the defensive side of the floor. I mean, they play hard and they play together. They are a tough group to score on.
Fox passes to Vassell. Here's Castle. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. Knicks trail by 6. Pass to Brunson. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
One of his great attributes is Brunson is very aggressive as an offensive player. He's not ever going to let a foul keep him from doing what he wants to do.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
Well, you know, for me, the passing has been fantastic all night. Everybody loves watching this style of basketball where the ball moves and players move. Coaches, fans, and even us broadcasters can appreciate that kind of action.
And they've also been steady from the three-point line and doing a good job creating room for their shooters and then converting.
Second round pick back in 2018. Stardom wasn't expected for Jalen Brunson, but he's always been a winner.
You look at his physical attributes, nothing jumps out at you, but it's all between the ears with him. The skill, the footwork, the vision, that's what makes him elite.
He's off his game right now, trying to find a groove.
Pass to Towns. Hart outside. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. San Antonio leading by 3. Fox from outside. Rebounded by Hart.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
Here's Brunson. Converting through contact. Nice job by Brunson.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Pretty clear, it's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two.
On your feet, fans, and make some noise. It's your
Luke Cornett, he's checked in for the Spurs.
city dancer.
Here's Fox. He's got 15. Johnson with a screen on Clarkson. Clarkson against Fox. And here's Harper from the arc. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got 5 assists in the game. Now Brunson. 20 points for him. In the corner, it's Clarkson. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
And with the chance, let's take a look now at the numbers for Towns. And he's among the top 20 free throw shooters in the league. Doesn't waste many opportunities at the line.
And again, look what he's done so far this season. Wiping the boards clean, ranking 2nd in the league in rebounds. Outstanding effort. Looking at who's out there now for the Knicks. Robinson's checked in for Towns. And Gershon Yabusele subbed in for Hart. And San Antonio with the change here too. Champagne's checked in. Here's Brunson. Good on the shot. Brunson's got 14 points now in the second half.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
For the tie, and again, it's New York.
Knicks tie, 78.
Spurs shooting a pretty wretched 28% in the third quarter. This offense needs to maybe try some different angles. 9 feet out. Here's Johnson. Plays it up and banks it in. Johnson's got 7.
Can't allow Johnson to get that deep. Once he's there, he's going to be able to score.
Harper against Brunson. Banked in off the glass. Brunson's got the game tied up here for the Knicks.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Right side, Harper. Kicks it out to Johnson. 3-pointer. It's rebounded by New York. We've got 1:08 left in the third quarter. Here's Robinson. And that one, good. And the Knicks lead by 2.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
Johnson outside. Goes up the baseline, and the basket is good. 9 points in the game so far.
Going old school on him, Johnson, with the mid-range, a rarity in today's NBA.
Runs in the pass to Robinson. And it's blocked. To the wing right side. Here's Harper. And Mikal Bridges pulls it down. Now the Knicks with it. They're on a 19-7 run. 1 second separate in the shot clock and game clock. Harper against Brunson. Back to Bridges. Just 3 to shoot. It's stolen. Jalen Brunson has been on display for New York. They kept going to him again and again. And he delivered with a monster quarter. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. On the court for San Antonio. In the post, it'll be Sohan with Wembanyama. Then it's Johnson, then there's Harper, and it's Champagne in at the shooting guard position. The Knicks shooting at 51%, really solid. Towns, the pass to McBride. Off target from outside. And San Antonio shooting at 50% in a decent groove. Outside Harper. Just 5 to shoot. For the 3. The Knicks pull it in. Towns is Clarkson passes to McBride. Back to Clarkson. McBride on the wing. No good on the 3.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Pass to Harper. Here's Sohan. Down low. The kick out to Harper to take the lead. That drops. Nice feed that time from Wembanyama. And the Spurs lead by 3. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. McBride bounce pass. Towns with the bucket.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
Here's Wembanyama. Robinson with the block.
We know Robinson is an elite rim protector. So, yeah, you might want to try that move on somebody else.
San Antonio's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Pass to Wembanyama. Now here's Johnson. He's guarded by Anunoby. The kick out to Harper. Wembanyama sets a screen for Harper. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
He's showing no signs of letting up here.
Knicks trail by 4. And here is Anunoby. Robinson passes to Towns. From past the arc. Rebound San Antonio. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Now here's Harper. He's guarded closely. Wembanyama against Robinson. Love the confidence from Wembanyama.
And standing easily over 7 feet. When Wemby gets that ball near the hoop, literally nothing a defender can do.
Pass to Towns. This one for 3. Hands it from downtown. Towns has got 5 points in the quarter.
And that's right in his wheelhouse. Looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
And so it's Mitch Johnson calling timeout. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear. And immediately. Hart, he's checked in for the Knicks. Then for the Spurs. Waters is checked in. And De'Aaron Fox subbed in for Harper. And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Over the last break, I listened in on Mitch Johnson's huddle. He applauded their shooting and their shot selection, saying, "We're taking the right threes, not forcing anything. Keep doing that, and they'll continue to fall." Makes the game easy, doesn't it?
Okay, Allie, thank you. Spurs working the ball around now. Pass to Sohan. Fires the 3. Knicks with the rebound. Hart's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Now McBride. Now here's Anunoby. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Yeah, he tried to go with it before he caught it. Took his eyes off of it. You can't have that at this point in the game.
And the Spurs making a change here. McLaughlin's checked in. San Antonio leading by 3. Outside, Fox. Wembanyama sets a screen for Fox. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Oh, great decision there. Get it to Wembanyama and let Victor finish as the roller.
McBride passes to Anunoby. Hart with a screen on Fox. Fox against Anunoby. Pass to Towns. 6 to shoot. And another 3 for New York.
And Cat remains an excellent passer at his position. Outstanding at seeing the floor and finding teammates.
From outside, Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. Towns has got 15 rebounds here tonight. Hart against Johnson. Here's Anunoby. Not enough on that one as it misses. And here's Wembanyama. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. Giving up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. McLaughlin, the pass to Wembanyama. Here's Sohan. And another basket for San Antonio.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Hart outside. Back to McBride. A 3 ball. A rebound by the Spurs.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Here's McLaughlin. Outside, Fox. Out to the right wing. Fires for three. McLaughlin, no good. Knicks trail by 4. To the inside. It's deflected. Johnson surveying the floor. Here's Fox. And that one is good. Now that's 17 points for De'Aaron Fox.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Outside, Towns. And again, it's the Knicks missing. Spurs leading by 6. Wembanyama passes to Fox. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. McLaughlin off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
And that one's good. Towns.
You cannot shoot the ball much better than he is right now.
Pass to Sohan. Over to the wing. Here's Wembanyama.
So fluid off the bounce. Wembanyama.
Knicks trail by 6. Hart outside. Outside, Towns. Back to Hart. Beyond the arc. Wembanyama with the rebound.
He was wide open. That miss clearly on him.
Fox, the bounce pass. Wembanyama down low. Defended by McBride. Buries the long-range jumper.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
I have no problem with that. As a matter of fact, I hate to see teams get conservative with the lead. As long as they're good shots, take them. And as long as they're falling, continue to take them.
Towns for 3. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. San Antonio leading by 9. Fox a screen on Robinson. Wembanyama outside. To the right side. Here's McLaughlin. That drops. Nice feed that time from Wembanyama. Wembanyama has got his 9th assist in the game now. Out to the right wing. Towns finds Hart. New York moving the ball around. Drains it from beyond the arc.
After 1-3 in the first half, there's his second right there.
Here's McLaughlin. Takes the 3. And it misses.
Even though he hasn't found his groove tonight, his teammates are picking him up.
Hart. And he banks the layup in.
Getting inside and doing damage there really elevates Hart's game, and I'd like to see him be that kind of all-around threat.
And so it's Mitch Johnson calling timeout. He knows every possession is critical now. A different look for New York. Bridges is checked in for Mitchell Robinson. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Miles McBride. The Spurs also changing it up. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Jeremy Sohan. Vassell comes in for Keldon Johnson. And Stephon Castle subbed in for Jordan McLaughlin. And it's Fox with the ball for San Antonio. Wembanyama, a screen on Brunson. Wembanyama with the aggressive finish.
Hard not to respect how good Fox is in the pick and roll. Excellent at making the pocket pass.
Fox against Brunson. Towns sets the pick for Bridges with the shot. The 20-foot jumper, good.
going on the attack. Bridges felt good about that shot.
106-99.
Brunson against Fox. Now Castle. Oh, what a play inside.
Ooh, just powered it down with both hands. You know he's not going to mess that one up.
Oh, no, not this fella. He is a superb finisher.
Yeah, near the hoop, he's an absolute monster.
Strong move off the glass.
When he's hot, Brunson is capital letter hot. There's just so many ways he can hurt you.
Defensive foul charged to De'Aaron Fox. Second personal foul. First team foul. Jalen Brunson at the line. One shot.
Free throw, no good for Brunson.
Brunson has really developed into such a leader on the floor. He was that way in college. Quiet but assertive, controls the pace and tempo of the game, creates space for his teammates. He's really a coach on the floor in many respects.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Mikal Bridges picks one up.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really want. He's got one more, though.
Boy, I like the focus and unselfishness Fox brings to the court. A strong defender with lightning-quick reflexes in every spot.
That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that stretches their lead to 8. New York, they're working against the clock now. Towns, a screen on Castle. Here we've got Brunson. Puts down the fadeaway kick.
That polished jump shot of Brunson's is really a key part of why he's so effective as an offensive player.
With the step back. Fox against Brunson. Wembanyama trying to free himself up. And it's good.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
Well, that might be fair, but I wouldn't want to take away from what he did in that last game. I mean, let's just say it's a pretty nice run he's on, no matter how you decide to frame it up. Jalen Brunson, cold-blooded in the clutch. We've seen this movie many a time before.
Fox! The long shot, no good. Knicks on offense. They trail by 6. Outside, Towns. Brunson. He drills the 3.
Staying under control and unflappable, Brunson steps up when his team needs him the most.
I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
Here's Vassell. It's off target. And so it's Mike Brown here calling timeout. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. What do you think Coach's focus is going to be here?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
Either way, they got to score the ball.
The Knicks with it. They're on a 16-7 run. Brunson fires. Wembanyama rips down the rebound. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And no good is the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. And the second of two is good. That gives them a 4-point cushion. Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. 11 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Any ideas on strategy being discussed right now in that huddle?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
Yeah, and they need it hiccup fast. I mean, they'll be drawing up a quick hitter in the huddle here, no doubt.
Brunson missed on the three. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
They didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line.
Shooting 2.
So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5. Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Making all of those, putting this game in the refrigerator.
And hustle like that is why he leads this team in rebounds tonight.
I tell you what, guys, nobody's been more physical in this game than he has. He has been a glass eater.
And so it's the Spurs with the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for him, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. So for Allie LaForce and my colleagues here at the table, Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for being with us. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Victor Wembanyama.